I'm Gage Gull. I didn't grow up on pavement. I grew up on dirt, blood, and cold mornings. Hunting and fishing weren't hobbies. They were how we filled the freezer, how we learned patience, respect, and how to survive. I learned those lessons alongside my family, with friends who became brothers, with stories that got passed around the campfire. Fewer people grow up that way now, and every year we are losing more than just hunters and anglers. We lose a connection. That's why I started Wilderness Wize, to bring people back to the woods, to pass down the kind of lessons that come from blood trails, missed shots, cold hands, and long nights tracking. You'll hear from the folks who taught me, bled with me, and still walk these woods today. So if you're ready to learn the hard way, the right way, lace up your boots, pour your coffee, and let's get wise. All right, heading out with Zach. Cameraman Harley's in the back.
There's a peace sign that didn't flip off the camera.
Okay. So we're gonna go sit tonight. Let Zach explain a little bit on the sit, where we're sitting and why we're sitting there.
Was that my cue?
Yeah, that's your cue.
Okay. So Tuesday with the cold front rolling in, we've been getting lots of pictures of some nice mature bucks for the area. Tuesday we had 4 of the 6 that we have on our hit list all daylight, walked 25 yards away from the tree stand, of course, you know, when you have to be at work. And they also daylighted that night. We got a good wind. We got northeast to a northeast tonight, so our scent's going to be blowing out over top of the river flat. We're going to be tucked up just about 50 yards inside the tree line. Both of us will be on the edge of a green food plot. Deer have been traveling from the north heading south through there, so I mean all the things kind of correlate to hopefully make something happen. As far as this morning, we hardly got any pictures of deer movement. The deer seemed to be moving last night about 2 a.m. so hoping they're going to be moving early tonight. So we'll see what happens. Got good wind, had a cold front blowing. It's 60 out right now. This morning was 40. So it'll be dumping off in temp tonight. Thermals will be dropping down, or scent will be blowing down into that river flat. Makes for a pretty good combination where Gage and Harley will be sitting. They're going to be on the side of a ridge. And how the wind typically swirls through there is it's going to catch that ridge line and hop up. And in theory, which has been proven in the past, that your scent is not going to be anywhere near a deer's nose until about 200, 220 yards away. So, pretty good setup there. So hopefully we can get on them tonight and hopefully make a play. I'll get a shot that was, but all right,
Well, we're pulling out. You see me draw on the deer. Unfortunately, you didn't see the actual deer or the shot, but thinking that we hit it back. Sign on the arrow, there's a lot of fat, some light blood, but nothing serious. Didn't hear it crash. So we're backing out for the night. Gonna come back in tomorrow morning and see if we can find her. All right, so we're back out here about 10:15 to 10:30. Go see if we can find this doe. Grab my bow, just on the off chance she's not expired. So hopefully we can find her. But we're gonna go start back at the arrow where we lost her last night. We'll keep moving through. Well, fortunately we didn't find her. End of the day, sometimes that happens out here. It's never great to know that you hit an animal and you lost it. But that's hunting. Hopefully, based off the sign on the arrow, I shot low, cut just into some subcutaneous fat or some fat underneath their skin. Hopefully she's still kicking and we didn't lose her. But it happens. That's why we practice. That's why we get really, really good at what we do. So, got some practice to put in. Alrighty, so Zach shot that deer earlier. What we were looking at on the arrow, as it smelled a little bit, weren't 100% sure how good the shot was. So him, his dad, and his brother were zeroing in rifles earlier. They're working on their rifle blinds now, getting ready for opener a rifle here in a couple weeks. So we're gonna go meet up with them. We're gonna go see. We shot that deer probably 10 o'clock this morning. It's 1 o'clock now, so we got about 3 hours on it. We're thinking a little bit of a liver hit, but we'll see. Hopefully we can get on them. All right, so I just got here. They've apparently already got some blood that crossed the trail. So we're gonna make our way back here and see if we can link up. I'm gonna go in the back way. Sound like a rabbit. I'm gonna go in the back way, see if I can get linked up with them and see where we're at. Like I said, they were out here shooting, getting zeroed in for rifle season, and hopefully we can find this buck. They said they crossed blood down on this trail, so good signs already. All right, so I'm up in the tree again. Sometimes it is helpful to be able to guide somebody to the blood trail when there's a distinct lack of blood. We had some blood at the start, right where the arrow hit, but there's nothing now. So, with the lack of blood, I'm sitting up here to kind of see if we can kind of place where this deer was at after he stopped. One bonus for us is we get camera footage too. But a lot of you new hunters out there are probably not going to be self-filming. So, I mean, if you are, you got the camera footage to do like an instant replay. It's kind of like football, man. If you get it, you got it. It's a good thing, but right now we're just trying to put together where this buck went and see if we can find some blood. So I'm up in the tree recreating the visual I saw this morning. So we're in the blood now. At least somewhat decent. All right, so we pulled back out. Got up to some property we didn't have permission to get onto tonight, and we weren't able to get a hold of the landowner. So we will probably either try a grid search tomorrow night if we can get permission for the landowner, or maybe get a hold of a tracking dog or something like that. But hopefully we can get permission to get on there. If not, there's really nothing we can do about it. So fingers crossed. All right, so we're back out here, got permission to move over onto the neighbors. So we're gonna go see if we can find this buck that Zach shot this morning. So hopefully we can get on him, find him. If he's not dead now, he's not gonna be, because it's been almost 10 hours. All right, time to join the party. So we didn't end up finding that buck that night. As luck would have it, Zach did reconnect with him during the firearm deer season a couple weeks later. Turns out he hit him back, and the deer survived. They're pretty resilient critters. There's one takeaway to take away from both of these hunts, is that everybody could use more practice with the equipment that they're using, whether you're a new hunter or a seasoned vet. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you do me a huge favor, like and subscribe, and hit that notification button so that you guys can stay up to date with what we're doing. We're still trying to grow this community, one step, 1 mile, and 1 hunter at a time. So, some other ways you guys can connect with us is jump into our Instagram and Facebook pages. We'd love to hear from you guys on there. Jump in the comments below with anything, suggestions on new videos, questions about stuff that you've been encountering in the woods. We'd love to hear from you guys. You guys can also shoot those off in our mailing list at the Wilderness Wize email. We'd love to get a hold of you and chat it up about hunting and fishing. So until next time, stay wild, stay sharp, and as always, stay wise. We will catch you guys next time.